I'm Catherine Cucatone, and this is Finnegan. I see Taffy here, and Hobbs is somewhere, which means there could be some animal action during the playing of this video. So it'll help you practice being in the moment, right? That's what your job is. So today we're going to talk about and practice about post-holiday feelings in your body, post-holiday recollecting of the self. So when we're in the holidays, we get so excited to see everyone we love. We have all these beautiful moments. And then we have times when maybe we are overextended. We begin to unravel a little bit. We might even say or do things that aren't aligned with who we are because we got a little unraveled. And so that's okay, that's really human. And we make repairs and we loop back around and we say, hey, I was making a turkey for 4 hours and that. And when you said this, I think I really wish I would have said this back, right? And I just wanted to touch base on that because I care about our relationship and I want to make sure that that we were good, right? And that I made myself clear, that I explained my full intentions, what I really wanted to happen. And then that's that. They can say what they say, but you've looped back around. So that kind of stuff. But that just takes a lot, right? And we lose a sense sometimes of just like who we are. And so this is a remembering, and I love the word smriti in Sanskrit. It's a recollecting, remembering, bringing back together, remembering who you are. And that is this kind of class. We're going to work with the singing bowls. And we're going to work with sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. First finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger to the thumb. Sa, ta, na, ma. So sa is all of it, right? All of the kind of beginning of everything, the primordial everything. And then ta is like tadasana or tada. It is the thing, the moment, the pose, being in experience, right? So ta, like there was just a ta here where the dog and the cats are all playing, something's happening. Ta. And then a pose, a thing, it all passes, and that is na. The passing of it, right? And then what happens right after that is this beautiful rebirth, right? A beautiful rebirth. So that is ma, like mother, mater, material, like things begin to materialize again. Then again, over here. So sa, ta, na, ma. So let me start with the singing bowls, and I'll start with my little guy here. And this bowl I got on a trip to India and Rishikesh at a little shop near the Ganges River. And when I play this bowl, this is like the ta of the meaning of my practice, the thankfulness that I have to all of the people who practiced before me and all of the teachers who brought us this practice and shared this with us. So this singing bowl reminds me of that. And it's a little one. Getting it singing takes a little bit. You can begin to hear it. Yeah, there it goes. So beautiful. And for me, this is what happens when I practice. That I begin to awaken the inner vibrations, the song of myself that really resonate and vibrate from the very insides of me. So beautiful. And then what's really interesting is when we strike the, you can hear there's many sounds that come from the singing bowl. So I hear the original vibration, and then I hear the sounds from me playing the singing bowl. So this can be part of your practice, is working with and being with singing bowls. And it's a really nice way to come in, kind of give your bookends to your practice, come in and end your practice. Now the second one, and this is the second time, I hope it works, that I recorded this video. So the first time was last Monday, and that's when I have time to record. I wanted to work with the singing bowl, and I hadn't played with it for a while. And this one I did order from a company online, and it's really beautiful. I wanted something bigger and heavier, and that it is. So last week when I went to play it, I was gripping this stick to try to get it going, and nothing, no sound. And this is classic for me, that I'm holding on a little too hard and nothing can sing. And so as I was preparing for class today, I started just loosening my grip and then barely touching. I hope you can hear. And it is singing so beautifully. And so the lesson for me from this, and it always is like, what can I learn from this? So last week when it wouldn't sing, I was like, I'm really curious. I shouldn't say wouldn't, didn't sing. I'm really curious what the lesson is here for me. And so I was just open, right, to that. And it was, don't always hold on so tight. Let's hear what this bowl sounds like. We can strike it with this. We can strike it here. So I hear, gosh, at least 3 sounds. So beautiful. And then just like everything, coming from sitting here before in the sa of it, then we create the ta, and then the na, and then the new thing, the next thing that's possible from this thing ending comes ma. And so for me, especially in moments, like I recently had to do something really hard at work, a really difficult meeting at work. And what I did is I had my hand, and no one can see, like you have a table, right? And it was sa, ta, na, ma. And part of that for me is this too shall pass, right? And this, in every single way, the impermanence of it. And it's not just the impermanence of like, oh good, this is gonna be gone, right? That's there, that's real sometimes, right? But also that cherish this moment, right? Because it too will be gone. And so when I'm practicing this, it is bringing me there, not in my worries about anything, my judgments, just be in this moment, be here. For our recollection practice, it'll be being right here, singing our singing bowls from the inside out, from this beautiful singing bowl of our body, voca, the voice, right, of our soul, in this beautiful material ma body that we practice. And this will be a shorter practice because my daughters, so this yoga is for, they want a few shorter classes that they can just dig into. So in the future, if you want to skip this whole part about what the class is about and just start getting into the practice, that's okay too. So we'll go for about 30 minutes in this really nice collection practice, and we'll do a bit of shaking out and stuff like that. So let me move myself onto my sitting bones. I was on a block. So just onto my sitting bones, and I'm actually going to stretch out my legs. Oh, so just being with, I have the fire going behind me, which feels really nice. And here I'm just going to be with what's here. And as I'm starting, and this will change as I practice, I feel the stiffness. So I'm just having a sense of that. I don't want to round my back to accommodate for the stiffness in my legs. I'm actually not going to go as far forward. So I can keep my heart forward and then just breathing. And this is just a gentle telling my hamstrings that we're going to be practicing. There you go. See, hamstrings, they don't know what I'm saying, all these words. My hamstrings are just hamstrings, right? And they need to be talked to through movement and breath. See, they're already, look at that. And that's without forcing, by not rounding my back, but that's just being with, and the hamstrings are here. So I'm seeing them, I'm listening to them, I'm connecting with my breath. And that makes something happen there. Good, and then bringing my legs in. So now I feel like I can sit a little better. So we want to notice and respond, and notice and respond. And that's seeing, hearing, and connecting. Those are fundamental needs. And so I noticed I was stiff, put my legs out wide, right? And then responded. And now I can sit. Yay. Okay, so just some breath in. So part of collecting what yoga is it is sure the yoking, but it's the rigging. It's not just the verb, it's the thing, it's the stuff that holds us together. And so practicing yoga is really like reinforcing and building up the rigging, the stuff that holds us together, so we are more likely to stay integrated and less likely to disintegrate or unravel when things get tough. So we're really building this rigging. We're working on it. We're like before a big a journey on a ship, we're making sure the ship is sturdy and ready to sail. So breathing in and out, and in and out. And I'm using my Ujjayi breathing. Nice. So this one's for Emily. No abdominal work, especially you're always doing core work when you're doing yoga, but we're going to stand up and begin with just some shaking and collecting. And Emily in particular, core work's not her favorite. But our goal for this class is really to remember ourselves and to get back together. So first, a little nurturing side to side. And I'm synchronizing with my breath. You're noticing that my heels can come up. Yeah, good. I'm going to point my toes out and just getting to a little movement. Yeah, and this Satanama, right? And we're just making something happen. And we can go big. So in. So changing my breathing, using breathing through my mouth, in through nose, out. So having a sense of boundaries, right? So this space, at least this space is yours, your body, right? So we're just clearing that space. So anything that is here, I have a necklace on, so I don't want it to hit the mic. I'm gonna move that over here. So we're just clearing. Good. Really clear. Really clear. Good, then back to side. Good. Now we're going to clear a little bit, just going down. So I want all directions. I'm going to kind of clear in all directions. So here we go. The legs are a little bit even further out, and I'm going to just push down and pull up. So it's almost like the breath. So here we have this beautiful instrument that will kind of help the singing bowl sing. The breath is like this for the body. So we're like clearing the singing bowl. A few more. Good. So sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. So in my difficult meetings, I just find my fingers. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. And then silent to yourself. And there. Good. Now let's work with up energy. So my legs are closer together, still hip distance a little bit more. I'm gonna push. Clearing it. We have all three pets in the room. So literally anything can happen right now. Good. Rain it down, side to side. All right. Now we're going to push out, 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 out. Pull in too. But now it's just the sideways energy. So here we go. And then some sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, and whisper, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta. One more. Sa, ta, na, ma, to yourself. One more. There. Yay. Clearing out. All right, I'm gonna do a few warriors, sun salutation ishes. So pressing the right foot down and the left foot back. And so I have the right foot at 12 o'clock. I have about a little bit, not quite 45-degree angle with my back foot. All right, I'm gonna point toward you. So I'll switch my feet. So it's your right foot, my left, so we look the same, but I just want room to move my arms. Good. So I'm pressing into both feet and anchoring my core into the center. And then a breath in and out. and really using your warrior energy to reclaim your space. Yeah, and then down. Now we're going to clear the heart space. So you're pushing away and using your warrior energy. So we're really creating the ta. So we have the sa, and we've gone through the satanama. Right now, we're just recollecting you at this ta, tadasana, right? So we're going to just really clear the heart space. So push, and then pull. Push, pull. Pull it in, and then grounding it. Good, collect yourself up, and we're gonna switch sides. So now this is your left foot forward in your warrior one. Sorry, dude. I know. Finnegan had a perfect spot, right where I needed to be. Okay, so I'm pushing back to my back heel. When we're recollecting ourselves, we want that to happen from the root chakra up. So this, like, kind of root chakra, your right to be here, your space, your tribe, like your you. And then we're coming through, pressing, collecting into the second chakra, which is the feeling, the water. So earth to water, right? And then action to fire here. And what I love is the root to feeling to action, and then it's like love, like what we love. And that's the space we want to kind of, this is our passion, kind of mission, heartfelt reason for being, all can come from here, right? When we know what matters to us is right here. So it helps organize all of this. So we want this clear. So ready? Drive my shoulder blades together. One more. Yay. Nice. And then bring this together. A little side to side. Ah. Yes, clearing that out. Yay. Good. Then a couple more of these big ones. So let's come out. I'm noticing where Finnegan is. He's right at with my tribe and my root chakra. And I can already tell, like, I'm very much feeling kind of more in my body, like the singing bowl. All right, let's just move a little. So, like, kind of finding, we're going to go deeper and deeper here into a stretch. And as I'm going deeper, I'm taking my feet farther apart. I'm just watching and kind of noticing my knees. Ooh, giving myself lots of support here. So just stretching. So remember the lesson from the second singing bowl was, right, that I was holding on too tight. And when we're with our families or we're getting a lot done at work like we do in the holidays, we can just hold on so tight. And so all of our stretches and yoga help us, first of all, notice how hard you're holding everything together. And when we don't have the yoga rigging going really well, like breath and spirit and meaning and connection, we'll try to hold together with our muscles just gripping on, right? And so as we take care of ourselves and remind ourselves spiritually, right, reconnecting in that way, our muscles don't have to do so much work, and we can ask them to soften and let go. And maybe we're going to do a bit of a forward fold here, walking my hands behind me, maybe to my toes, just letting my neck be soft, my head soft. And then slowly coming up, pointing my toes out, pressing. So push, pull, and then rise. Yay. Good. All right, the last thing I want to do is just a little bit of kind of jumping around or moving. So if you don't want everybody around, find a private space for this. So I'll jump around Finnegan. Let's see. I'll go a little bit in front of him. All right, so I'm just going to start with some shaking. And again, it's that idea of really, where am I holding on? I think my necklace came back down again. It did. So where are we holding on? So we're just going to work. So I'm just starting with some up and down like this. Yeah, this is why it's nice to have a private space to practice. It's like, Mom, what are you doing? Dad, what are you doing? Right? Or friend, what are you doing? And then let's just start. So let's do a little bit of like, and I don't have any music going on. It's just kind of, and I can even like make my arms, and I'm just letting my body kind of do whatever it wants. And I go forward and back. I can be anything. Just for a few more minutes, we're just letting it kind of shake out. I get it all out. My necklace cannot be contained. It will not be contained. Good. All right, and then we'll do some good breath work to really bring this home. So breath of joy. Ready? In. One more. Yay. And then our gentle side to side. Good. Good. I have to keep to my promise to keep it short. So coming back, let's do a little bit, shaking it out softly before we go all the way to the floor. We're just watching our energy level. We want to move through the connection states. We want to not go in protection states. We don't need to. We're practicing, and hopefully you're in a pretty safe environment, or maybe even a really safe environment, you know. And we want to slowly bring ourselves down. We're in our window of tolerance, and bring ourselves down from active, engaged, and sympathetic. We're going to let our sympathetic nervous system slowly start to wind down, and then letting the ventral vagal and a little bit of dorsal vagal come in as we start to get calm and relax and move toward our final resting pose. So I will need to move Finnegan. Here we go, little guy. So it is so nice by the fire. All right, legs out in front of you, hands behind you. I think I'll go this way so you can see me. We're just going to shake the legs out. Just a lot of reminding the body to soften. A lot of reminding the body to soften. Good. And then up into a kind of a bit of a runner stretch. It's like figure four, but we have a lot of ability to customize it. So I have my right ankle over my left knee. I'm going to move my left heel in toward my sitting bones as much as I'd like, or as little as I'd like, and then slowly move the heels of my hands toward Ooh. So these muscles in here, they're like the part of us that tries to hold on to the steering wheel really tight. So a little bit of remembering to let go. And you might think sa, ta, na, ma. Being right here in the ta of it all. And breathing. I think Hobbsy's gonna play us a little singing bowl. Yeah. I'm just letting my breath, my heart rate slow down. And I have a little gentle rocking in my body right now, and it can be very soothing to rock side to side. And last weekend, I don't know whenever you'll be watching this, but last weekend was Thanksgiving, and then I had a children's book come out called The Worry Monster, and the book signing and was this weekend, and the publisher was here, and it was just so exciting. And also, my brothers came out and stayed, and then also it feels good this morning to just be rocking side to side with my body and to have such a full life, right? The full breadth of it, the whole, all of it, the exciting, like, and so as that weekend, those weekends come to a na, right? And this morning being a ma to a Monday, where I get to start the next thing, right? And after this, I have equine therapy. I get to go work with the horses and with people, switching sides, and I love very much, and start yet another beautiful week living in this body and this life. And so our practice, working on the rigging, working on the stuff that holds us together, so important, so we can do the things we love. And then do the things we must, so we can do the things we love. Yeah, so I feel my heart, I'm noticing my heart is very settled. I can feel the fire on my skin. I'm noticing that all the things in the ta, like our sensations, breath, interoception, like what's happening in my body, my heartbeat. I can feel the muscles stretching through my left leg and actually through my chest. My breath moving through my nostrils. My voice vibrating in my body. And then walking this out. Ah, good. Then we'll just come into a little closing. So I think we'll start with this big guy. Very beautiful. So here we go. And I'm gonna see, I'll show you, here's tight. And there's nothing. A little tiny bit, but it's not singing. Now loose. There. Very close to my heart. Hey, buddy. It's okay. Finnegan's getting to be an old man. Yeah. All right, and then our little one. You're okay. Yeah, you did it. And then our little one. And I have the little ones. I used to think the little ones couldn't sing, that you only could tap them, which is all these things, right? You learn from singing bowls and why I have ridiculous beliefs that you have to be big to sing. So these are just to help us remember. Remember our voice. So what comes next is earth, right? And then we have water, so earth, right, to be here, water, feeling, fire, action, heart, love, and the next thing is voice. And so when what sings from us comes from us connecting with these first chakras, right? And then voice, and us like the singing bowl, letting the kind of vibrations of the heart resonate out of what we say, how we communicate, how we connect. Yeah. So that will take a few minutes to, that'll be the end of class. We're going to take a few minutes just to practice Satanama and then close. So here we go. So we're going to do it 3 times out loud, 3 times whispering, and 3 times to ourselves. Ready? Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And then whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And then to yourself. Yay. Anjali Mudra, hands to our heart center. May you be happy. I was going to say peaceful first, so I'll start over. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be healthy. And may you be at ease. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Peace. Yay. So I hope you feel a little more recollected. Nice little energy yoga class. And if you have any requests for a specific kind of yoga class, you can email me, and I think my email is somewhere around there, but it's Catherine Cook-Catone, catherine.cook.catone@gmail.com, for a request for a particular kind of yoga class. And if I can accommodate you, I will. Otherwise, have a wonderful day being with your beautiful body.